Welcome to day 9. Today we will talk about function in Python. Functions, okay. Now what function is used for? So function is used for doing some or repeating some task. Okay. What is function used for? Function is used for doing specific task. Okay. Function are used for doing a specific task. See, like so in the previous video, let me give you some example. Okay, in the previous video you have seen that here I was repeating one code again and again. Wait, where? Okay, here you can see I was repeating my code again and again, and I have to all the code again and again. So instead of writing again and again, we can just make a function and call it every time we need. Let me show you. Define, let's say a function, let's say define name. Okay, let's print name. Okay, define print name, and then we will say print, okay, hello Alexa. Okay, and if we will call this function print name, and it also hello Alexa, because it is using the code. You can call it again and again, so you don't have to worry about you don't have to write the code again and again. Okay, see, so that's what function is used for. That's what function is used for. You don't have to write these 2 lines code. Instead of using 2 lines, here it can contain multiple lines. Okay, and you have only write the function name. That's what function is for. You can use to call it. You can use to avoid writing code again and again. You can call function multiple times. Okay, so let me show you. So first you should know the structure of the function. Okay, let me show you the structure of the function. Okay, I will tell you what is the structure. Okay, first see, define is the keyword. It is just to represent that it is a function. Here I have added define, that it means that print name is a function. After define, next is the function name. Okay, function name, and then we will write do anything. Okay, here you can write anything you want, and you have to call the function only. But function also takes some parameters. We can take any input, any number of time input, and these are called parameters. You will understand later. It was just the basic of the Python. Now let me show you the example of parameter. So you can say parameters and arguments. What are arguments? Arguments are the keyword. Arguments are the value which we use in the place of parameter to call that function. In example, it will be clear. Let me show you. Let's suppose I write a program to find a sum of a and b, sum of a and or sum of two numbers. Okay, let's enter 2 parameters a and b, and we will print this sum of these numbers. Okay, then we will say print a plus b. Here let's say I want to add 2 and 3. Okay, 2 and 3, and it will print 5. See, here what happens is the sum of 2 num is the name of the function, and a and b are the parameters, and 2 and 3, these are the arguments. Arguments are used in place of parameters to call that function. So when we call this function, we give some value. So let's suppose I want to add 4 and 5. Let's say I want to add 4 and 5, and it will print 9. Okay, that's how it works. But here you have taken only 2 parameters, but you can take multiple parameters. You can take 3 parameters, you can take 4 parameters, you can take unlimited number of parameters. Let me show you again. Let's copy this code, and let's say sum of 3 numbers. 3 number, and they will print a plus b plus c, and we will call function, let's say sum of 3 number, and we will give 1 and 3. See here it prints 6 because 1 plus 2 plus 3 6. Here is what happens, that if you will print the value of a, b and c to check what is the value of a, what is the value of b, and what is the value of c, then you will know that the order matter. Okay, here the value of 1, the value of a is 1, the value of b is 2, the value of c is 3, so order always matter. Let me show you. Let's say print the value of a, b, c. First let me print a is then say a, okay, then let's say print b is then say plus b, and let's say print c is, and let's say c. Okay, see here, let's call it again, let's call the same function again, and then you will see what print a is a number, and here it is a string, so you have to convert all the 3 values of number to a string. Okay, see, let's call it again, and here you can say a is 1, c is 2, b is 2, c is 3, and then it is printing sum is 6. If you will change the value, and it will print the same result, but let's write 2 minus 1 interchange. Here a is 2, b is 1, c is 3, so the order always matter. Hope you get the idea of what I am saying. I am saying that orders matter. If you are using a in the place of a1, b in the place of 2, and c in the place of 3, so you should know that order. Here order doesn't matter, we are printing the term sum, but what if we will printing the name and the city, then it will confuse you. Suppose in the place of name you can use city, in the place of city you can use name, so that will be logically false. So for example, let's say print actually, let's call a function again, and let's say function print name and favorite city. Okay, name and favorite city. So here we will take first name, and then we will take city. Okay, now we will say print my name is name dot title. Okay, title is used for capitalizing one word, and we will say print my city is, then say city dot title. So my favorite city is see here what happens is, let's call it. Okay, now let's call up name favorite city, and then we will call favorite city. Let's say my name is Alexa, and my favorite city is Bangalore. Okay, Bangalore is a string, so we have to insert it inside a double quote or a single quote. Okay, see, my name is Alexa, my favorite city is Bangalore. So, but if you will interchange these values, okay, let's remove Alexa from here and put it after Bangalore, so it will show that my name is Bangalore, my favorite city is Alexa. So here confusion happens, so you should be clear, you should be always know the order. And what if you don't know the order? you can use keyword argument for that. Let me show you how you can use that. Let's say keyword arguments. See here, let's call it the same, and let's keep the function name same, and let's just change the value. So here, the name, the parameters are name and city. So instead of using only the Bangalore and Alexa, you can give the name of each. Let's say I can say my name is Alexa and my city is Bangalore. Okay, now here you can see, and here if you will change the value, it will print the same result. Let's say here I will say my city is Bangalore. Okay, then we will say name is Alexa. Okay, see, my name is Alexa, my favorite city is because here you can see if I change the order, then it is printing my name is Bangalore and my favorite city is Alexa. But here what happens if I provide the keyword, the name of the parameters in the function name, it is here order doesn't matter because we are using the keyword to store to get that value, so that you are specifying that my city is Bangalore and my name is Alexa. So it will not create any, or you don't have to bother about the order. You should always use keyword arguments if you don't know the order. So you can say my name is Alexa and my city is, and you can write it anywhere, and you will know that the name is Alexa and the city is Bangalore. Let me show you one more example. Like suppose my favorite language. Let's say define my favorite language. Okay, this is my favorite language. We will take name. Okay, then we will say favorite language. Okay, not my favorite, my friend favorite. Then we will say name, and then we will take language. Here we will print my name is plus name dot title. Okay, then we will print my favorite language is plus, I will say lang dot title. Okay, see, let's call this function favorite language, not copy all, favorite language, and then we will say my name is Alexa and my favorite language is Python. Okay, my name is Alexa, my favorite language is Python. Okay, I can say that, suppose let's add my friend, let's say Shan, and let's say her favorite language is C. Okay, then let's change name to Gopal. Okay, let's say her favorite language is Python also. Let's say my friend, let's say Kavya, and her favorite language is, let's say C++. Okay. So here what happens is, you can see how you don't have to write all the code again and again. You just calling the function and it is printing. Let's talk about default values. So here you can see that two people are Python is the favorite language of two people, but C and C are unknown. But what if you know that Python is the most favorite language? So you can specify that language in the name of Python. That favorite language will be Python if not provided. Otherwise, if one person say that my favorite language is this, then that will print this, but it will assume that my favorite language is Python. So let me show you how. Let's call it again, and here I will provide that language will be Python. Okay, now let's call this function again, and here I will only provide the name, my name, and it will know that my favorite language is Python, because it is assuming that everyone's favorite language is Python. So here my name is Alexa, my favorite language is Python. it is using the default value, because I'm not providing the new value. Let's say Gopal, and it will print. And you can take any name. Let's say Rahul. Okay, yeah, my name is Rahul, my favorite language is Python. Okay, but if you will specify that, suppose that I know that Rahul favorite language is not Python, then you can say that favorite language is C, and it will, my name is Rahul and my favorite language is C. So if you will not provide any value, it will assume that okay, that will be the favorite language. So you can also use the default value for that. This is here, language is equal to Python is known as default value. Let's call dash, and let's say our favorite language is PHP. Hope you get the idea. But you should always avoid the value. Like suppose here you know that we are only taking 2 parameters. So if you will enter 3 parameters, it will show error. Okay, see. Or if you will not give any parameter, then it will again show error, because you have to give at least 1 parameter. So you should always take care of that. You should know that if Python is using default value, then you don't have to provide any value, any parameter. But because here you can see that Python is taking 1 parameter and 1 default value, so you can provide 1 parameter, either 1 parameter or 2 parameter, but 1 parameter is must. So you should know, you should avoid these things. Okay, now Python function is also used for returning the value. So mostly used for returning the value. Let's write again here. You can see that. Let me show you. Here I was printing the sum of 2 numbers. Okay, but each of printing we can return. Let me show you how we can return. Okay, let's then define again. Let's write a function sum of 2 numbers. Okay, and then we will say A and B. We will simply return we will use return keyword, and we will simply return A plus B. So here what happens is it returns the value. It doesn't print the value, it returns the value. Let's call it, let's say sum of 2 num, and let's say 2 and 3. Okay, here it is returning the value. If you will print the sum of 2 number 4 and 5, it will print you 9. Okay, so here it is returning the value, not actually printing. So let's say you want to add number up to 10. Okay, let's write another function. Let's say add number up to sum. Let's say add up to number. Now let's say my number will be, suppose my number will be now, and we will add number, we will start number from 0 and we will add till that number. So we can say that let's define start is equal to 0. We will start from 0 and we will keep adding until that number is. Then we can use while loop here. Let's say while start is less than or equal to now, we will keep adding. Then we can say sum. Let's define sum here also. Let's say sum is right now 0. Not sum is a keyword. Let's say sum of num is 0. Then we will say sum of num will be plus equal. We will add every time start. Okay. Then at last we will return. We will return sum of num. And what happens is let's call this function. Okay, add up to number. Let's say I want to add up to number 10. Okay, it is an infinite loop. Let me interrupt this. Let's write it again. Let's run it again. Okay, here you have to write the start plus equal 1. We will increment the value. So here what happens is, let's say first number, then it will show that 55. And you can use print also. Let's say we will use print the sum of 100 number is, then we will call the function. Here we will say 100, but because it is a number, we should always write inside a string to convert it into a string. Okay. Now see, the sum of 100 number is 5050. Okay, you can do the sum of any number. Let's say you want sum of 200 number, let's say, and we will call it 200 times, and then it will be sum of 200 number is 20100. Okay, that's how a return works. Now let's talk about returning a dictionary. Okay, you can also make a dictionary using the function. Okay, because in the previous video we have seen that if you are creating a dictionary, you have to write program, the too much program again and again. Okay, where was the dictionary? Wait, input in dictionaries. Okay, here you see I write the whole program, here I again wrote the whole program, and here and not after that I avoid. But you can see that you have to write the number of code again and again, so we can avoid that by using the function. So we only have to call the function, and it will do all the work. Okay, let's write a function for dictionary, and let's say I want to add my favorite name, and like we did in the previous, let's say I want to add my favorite friend name and their favorite place into a dictionary. Okay, let's say function in dictionaries. Okay, let's define a function for favorite places, my favorite places. Okay, then we take in parameters. Let's say first I will input name, and then favorite place, and here we will create a dictionary. Let's create a dictionary thing, favorite place dictionary. Let's create let's say it's empty, and then we can add, let's add here, let's say that name will be first name, and then we will say here you have to use colon for that because of dictionary syntax, and then we will say favorite place, then we will say favorite place will be favorite place. Okay, and then we will return the dictionary. Return favorite place dictionary. Okay, let's suppose my favorite places, and let's say that my favorite place is, first I have to write a name, this is Alexa, and then my favorite places, this is Bangalore, this is Bangalore, name Alexa. See, it created a dictionary. That's how you can use dictionary. What if you want to write your favorite friend name and their places also? So you can use while function for that. Let me show you how you can add, how you can do that. What if you also want to add your friend in their dictionary? So you can use while loop for that to add multiple items inside the dictionary, like we used before. So let me show you how you can use that. Suppose first my favorite places will be same. Okay, but here instead of using my favorite place, let's say people favorite place. Okay, people favorite places. Here what we will call it, first we have to create a dictionary, create an empty dictionary. For that, let's create a empty dictionary, favorite place dictionary, and then we'll keep adding. We will take input name and their place. Let's remove favorite place, and then we will add that into the dictionary. So instead of using name, we will say favorite place dictionary and name is equal to place. Okay, then we will not return here because we are going to use while function. So we want to use it again and again, so we can use here while function. Let's say while true. Okay, then we will say we will keep adding. We will add friend, so we will add my friend. Let's say name is equal to input, enter your friend name. Okay, then we will say we will take place, then we will say place is equal to input, and we will say enter your friend favorite place. Okay, then we will call this function. If you are worried about name and place, I'm using the same variable here. So see this, that the variable here name and place is defined under this function only. Here the value of name could not be called outside this function. So if I created name here, so it will not create any mess. Okay, it is different from this name, so you don't have to worry about that. You can use different name, different variable name, but I'm using the same variable. Okay, and it will take extra space. It will not take any extra space. It will simply, if you will add here names also and place also, it will work the same. I want name only, so let's say, and then it will add into a dictionary, and we will keep adding till user says no. So we will ask user, let's say user input, want to add friends, and if he will say yes, friends, we will say if user input is yes, we will keep adding. If user input is yes, we will ask and add. Okay, and if he says no, so you can use else if user input equal to no, then we will simply break the loop, and if user doesn't enter yes or no, is enter, then we will print enter only yes and no. Okay, now let's see how it works. Let's see. What user input? Okay, I am not using user input. User input should be input here. And so let's see. Want to add friend? Yes, I want to add friend. Enter your friend name. Let's say my friend name is Sham. Now my favorite place is Lucknow. Yes, I want to enter. Let's say Alexa. Let's say favorite friend is Bangalore. What? Enter only yes and no. Okay, sorry, it is asking want to add friends. First you have to add yes, then we will enter your friend name. Let's say another friend, let's say Alexa, and their favorite place is Bangalore. Want to add friend? No, I don't want to add friend. Okay, it doesn't return a list because I am not adding. You can collect here because it is globally. You can check if these are added in the dictionary or not. So let's call dictionary and see yes, Alexa Bangalore, Sam Lucknow. Okay, so let me make it clear. Let's say suppose I don't want name in the first letter should be capital. So let's say name dot title. Let's say place dot title. Okay, and here you can say instead of writing want to add friend, we can give them message. Let's say print. First we will print. Okay, will print, let's say will print enter no to cancel anytime. Okay, and then we will not ask here in want to add friend. We will simply keep adding. Let's say enter your friend name. Okay, and if friend name is equal to no, then we will check if name equal no. We will simply break the loop. Okay, otherwise we will keep asking place, and if he says place, if place enters place equal no. Okay, then we will also break. Okay, otherwise you will simply add the item and you have to remove all this code. Okay, it is ended, and we can return favorite place dictionary. Okay, here instead of you to enter your friend's favorite place, we can also write here. Let me show you. Enter your favorite friend, and we can add here name of that friend. Let's say name dot title enter Alexa favorite place. Okay, so we will remove this code. Enter Alexa, then we will say favorite place. Okay, so it will work fine. Now enter not to cancel anytime. Enter your friend name. Let's say my friend name Alexa. Enter Alexa favorite place. Let's say Bangalore. Enter your friend name. Let's say Sean. Let's say my friend, let's say Gopal. Let's say Patna. And let's say my Ram. Let's say Delhi. No, not 200 mode. So you can say Alexa, Bangalore, Gopal, Patna, Ram, Delhi. So now if you will got this, the dictionary has been updated. You can get the same result. Hope you get that, how you can use while loop and function to store a unlimited number of items. Okay, let me give some more example. Like let's talk about list. Okay, how you can use list in function. We will say list function. Okay, let me do it. Suppose this is defining function. What happened? List function. Okay, let me show you. Like suppose, let's say I am writing to print name. I'm writing a function to print a name. Okay, and then we will take an input name, and then we will simply print name is, simply say name dot title. Okay, so here I have tried again and again. Like suppose, let's say I want to print son. Okay, name is son. I want to print name after. Okay, it will print name is after. Let's print name is Ram. It will print name is Ram. But what if you want to print all in one thing? Like suppose what it will be good to give. Let's say I could have write this. Like suppose I want to print son, and then I want to print F tab, then I want to print, but you get error because it is not taking list as an item. Okay, So list objects are not to title. So instead of using this single name, you can suppose, let's understand that it is a list. Suppose name in the list, then how will you print that? You will use for loop for that. So here you can for item, this item in name, because name is a list, so it will item will take first item, then second item, unless the list is empty. So here for item is name, then we will simply put this code inside that function. Now it will work good. Let's copy and paste here. Let's say now object no attribute title for item in name. Okay, here I'm using name.title, but here the variable is item and the value is stored in item, so you have to use item.title instead of using name.title. Now it will work. Okay, name is Khan, name of the name is Ram. See, instead of calling the function again and again, you can use list to do that. That's how you can use list in function. You can also use optional parameter in function. Okay, let me show you optional parameter function. Let's suppose you want to store the information of user. Let's say define info user. Then I want to store the info of user like name. Then I want to store age. I want to store gender. I want to store address. And let's add our optional parameter. Let's say I want to ask for phone number, but because not everybody can provide phone number because privacy, so let's add it as optional. Okay. Let's say phone will be empty at first. So here we can say that you can print user name is, and we will say name.title. Okay, let's copy it. Okay, username is title, user age is not age.title, age is a number, so we can simply write str s, and we will say gender, and then we will say gender.title, and we will say address no need title. Okay, see, user name, user gender, okay, user address, let's call this function again. Let's say user phone number. Okay, but if phone number is given, then we will add, otherwise no. So we can say if phone is true, or you can say if length of phone number is not equal to 0, then we can simply also print user phone number, otherwise we will not. User phone number is, then we will say plus 1. Okay, let's see. Let's say name is Alexa, age is 21, gender is male, address is Bangalore, phone number, let's not provide phone number. User name is Alexa, user age is 21, user gender is male, user address. So it doesn't show error even if we don't provide phone number. Let's call it again, and let's provide phone number. Let's say phone number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Okay, user phone number is, if we don't provide phone number, it doesn't show error, but we provide phone number, it is also showing the phone number. That's how you can use an optional character. If the length is not equal to, you can also set that user phone number must be 10, so you can ask here, you can add while loop here, let's say while till length of phone not equal 0, we will keep asking that enter 10-digit phone number. So we will print enter 10-digit phone number, and then we will say phone equal input. Press again. Okay, then we will print user phone number is 1. So here what will happen is, while length of phone not equal to 0. Okay, here it is bracket should be okay. See, enter 10-digit phone number, because it is 2, 4, 6, 8 to 10. While not equal to 0, then here instead of using 0 we have to use 10. Okay, let me show this, because we have entered 10-digit number. But what if we enter 7-digit number? Let's say we remove 1 0 and then enter 10-digit number. You have tried 10 digit. Let's say if you will add here, no, enter 10-digit number. Okay, enter 10-digit number. You can write anything, enter 10-digit number. But if you will write 10-digit number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0, it will work. Their phone number is so you can also use here that no number must be 10 digit. Okay, and here if while loop is passed, you can say, you can print yeah. You can print here yeah, user phone number is phone. So let's call it again. Let's change name to something else. Let's say around, let's change name S to 20. Let's say male to female. Okay, let's change name to, let's say what, doll. Let's say doll. Let's say Bangalore, same location, and let's not add phone number first and see if it works or not. Yes, it works. Then now let's add phone number. Let's say phone number is okay. See, enter 10-digit mobile number. Enter 10-digit mobile number. Why? No, number must be 18. You have to call this again. Now let's call it again. First make it 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Okay, let's call it again. Now it will print the no, number must be a digit. Okay, 10 digit. So you have to write 10-digit number. Let's say 91 22 22 22 22. Yeah, user phone number is 91. That's how you can use optional parameters in function. Let's talk about some more thing in function you can use it. Let's talk about more with list. Let's say you want to modify the list. It will work as like, suppose in a school admission is going on, so you can say that there are number of students which has not taken admission and the number of students which has taken admission. So you can use function for that. Let's say define admission in a school. Okay, then we will take two students. First will be not admission, and the second will be admission taken. Okay, taken admission. We will take 2, and then we will take that. We will keep doing that while unless the students had not taken admission. So we can say while not admission, not admissions, not admission. Okay, you can use length, but here not admission means that list has not admission will be a list, so list has some value in it. So if that is not admission is still there are people in not admission, we will simply remove that admission, that people. So we can say no, not admission dot, we will do one by one. So we will say while not admission dot pop, and then we will add that students into taken admission. Okay, so we will say we can use also here, let's say print that the guy, so which will be the last. So we will say that not admission -1 has taken admission. Okay, then it will pop the item, and then you will add that item in the admission taken. So we will append that item. Let's say let's store the value in, let's say temporary, let's say name will be not admission.com. Okay, and instead of writing it here, let's cut it and let's write it here. Let's say okay, print not admission. Instead of printing not admission dot -1, we can simply say print name plus has taken admission. Okay, and then we will add that into admission. So at last we will print the list of all the students who have taken admission. So we will take return taken admission. Okay, so let's say and we will say that let's say I want to add Ram in school. Let's say Gopal in school. Let's say Alexa in school. Let's say Siri in school, etc. And in taking admission, we have to provide at least one item. So we can say that one student is already there, and that student is Rahul. Let's see, Siri has taken admission. Taken admission dot append. Okay, I have not given the parameter, so we can here I have to append name. So we can simply say name. Now it is Siri has taken admission, Alexa has taken admission, Gopal has taken admission, Ram has taken admission. Here we can say name dot title. Okay, see Rahul, Siri, Alexa, Gopal and Ram. Okay, these are the students. But if you don't want to enter anything before the admission, so here you can say that taken admission is empty. School can't be empty, so it will replace the students. So like suppose there are 5 students before already in the school, then some students are in a line, then after adding that it will be also in the list. So that's how there should be at least one list for the students who are already in school. So there should be one list. Okay, let's say Darshi, let's say Shan. These are the students already, so it should be there. Okay, and here you can provide Shan, Siri, Alexa, Gopal, Ram. Okay, hope you get the idea how you can. But what if you don't want to modify it? It's like you want to keep not admission. Let's say instead of using this, you can have right here. Let's say you could have created a new list for all the students who are going to take admission. Let's say need admission. These are the students who need admission. Okay, and you can simply pass these students in the admission. Okay, now you can write need admission. See, unaffected here while parsing. Wait. Okay, here I have not closed the bracket. No. Okay, Siri has taken admission exam. So you can write here a different list and then it will take all the admission. But here if you will print need admission again, that which were the students who need admission, it will show that it is empty. See, because all the students has been admission taken removed from the need admission. So if you want to know that which were the students who need admission, you can keep that by making a copy of that list. Let me show you how. So it will not modify the list. Let's make a copy. First make a copy and then use that inside the list. Let's say that copy admission, copy not admission is equal to not admission. Okay, now you can use let's say if it is not admission.com, we will use copy not admission.com, and here we will add okay, everything fine. Now let's remove this space here. Now if you will call the function, if you will call this code again, see it is printing this out. But here if you want to see the need admission, still see that who were the students that needs admission. To show you need admission is still empty. How need admission is still empty? Here if you will use this, okay, you have to write this code. If you will copy not admission like this, okay, it will make a copy. It is making a copy of that not admission, and it will not remove the need admission. So here let me run it again, and here you can see the same is opening. But here if you will write need admission again, like if I want to see who were the students that need admission, it will show the list. Now Ram, Gopal, Alexa and Siri, these were the students who need the admission. But here you can see that it was returning an empty list, but here you can still see the students who were need admission. That's how you can prevent, or you can modify, you can prevent to modify the list. Okay, by using this technique you can prevent the list to modifying it. So you always make sure you make a copy so that you could have always backup. Here you were seeing that you were giving parameters in function as defined in function. Like if the function is using 2 parameters, then you have to give only 2 parameters. Okay, if function is using 3 parameters, then you are giving 3 parameters. Okay, let me show you. Like here you can see that here I use 2 parameters, then you given 2 parameters. Okay, here if I use 2 parameters, you have given. But what if I have given, what if you want to give unlimited parameters? Okay, like suppose I will write unlimited parameters. Let's create a function. Let's say define print unlimited. Let's define unlimited print, and then we will take name, and then we will print. Okay, here let's call it print, and let's give this a name. Let's say Alexa, and it is printing Alexa. Why it is printing comma? Let's give more item. Let's say Alexa, let's say Siri, let's say Sean, let's say Rahul, and let's say Gopi, and see if it works. Alexa, Siri, Sean, Rahul, Gopi. Okay, now you can easily, that's how. If you will provide unlimited print, it will print unlimited name. That's why it's called unlimited parameter. You can also specify one parameter and then you can say unlimited parameter. Like I will say defined my favorite friend, my favorite people. Okay, I will write most favorite first, and then we will write favorite people later. Okay, and then we will say print my most favorite is plus most favorite, and then we will say print my favorite people is, and then we will say my favorite people are, and we will say favorite people. Let's see how it works. Let's say favorite people, and then we will say my favorite people. Let's say my favorite people is mine. Okay, and then we will say favorite people, so we can add here Alexa, then we can add here Siri, we can add here Rahul, we can add here Gopi, and see. My favorite takes 2 positional argument, but 5 were given. I forget the star, so we have to give a star here, and then print favorite people. Yes, print favorite people. It is a tuple. If you provide a star, it becomes a tuple. And tuple, we have discussed tuple before, so you can say, you can write here for people in favorite people, because it is a tuple, so you can, and then we will print people, so we don't have to add this. Okay, so here you can also add that print my favorite people are, okay, and it will work. Favorite people is not defined. Okay, see, my most favorite is mine, my favorite people are like the series of open. Okay, that's how we can use unlimited parameters. So parameters become tuple. You can also print here in dot title to look it more clear. Okay, hope you understand that. You can also use double star to make a dictionary. Okay, like suppose you want to make a user info again, let's say, and again, and let's say first I want name, then I want yes name and age is must, and then let's take star rest info. Okay, so star will take a list, but I will not know what will the item, so we will take double star, so that I can know what is the information he is given. Suppose I will say name, and he will say address is here, gender is here, phone number is here, so we will take double star for that. Okay, now let's say we will print user name is, then we will say name dot title. Okay, then we will print, we will say user age is, and we will say yes. Okay, and here it is a dictionary, so we will say that for keys and values, for key and value in rest info dot item. Okay, you will say you will keep this is in dictionary, so let's select a dictionary first. Let's say empty dictionary is equal to, then we will say empty dictionary of the key will be equal to value. Okay, then we will simply print the dictionary. So we will say for key and value in empty dictionary dot items. Okay, then we will say print user, then key plus user address is, let's say user address is plus value. Okay, now let's see what happened. Let's see here. Let's say my name is Alexa, my age is 21, and let's add rest info. So you can say that you can make a dictionary, and you can say that my address is, you can say my address is Bangalore. Okay, you can say that my phone number is XYZ. You can say gender. You can say gender is male. Let's see how it works. What? Okay, Alexa, what else? 21. Then we have to say, you can remove this. You can say address is Bangalore. Then you can say phone number is XYZ, and you can say, okay, you can say address is Bangalore. Okay, and you can say gender is male. You can say phone is XYZ. See, username is Alexa, user age is 20, user phone is XYZ, user gender is male, user address is Bangalore. Let's say favorite language is equal to Python, and it will show your favorite language is Python. See, here I use underscore because here it is a keyword. Okay, if you will not use underscore, and it will show your error because keyword can't be string. Okay, let me show you favorite lang, and it will show error because invalid syntax. See, either you can remove it, you have to remove the space, you can use this and it will work. User address is Bangalore, user favorite language is Python. Okay, that's how you can use. You can build dictionary. You can double star to make a dictionary in the function. That's enough for function. Thank you.